Please. Hi, Jael Ramírez. I'm Fernanda Soto, and it's such a pleasure to meet such an amazing and talented fashion designer. I would like to ask you a couple of questions.
Hello, the pleasure is all mine. I'm very excited about this interview, so let's get started.
Yeah, okay. So the first question I have for you is, what, according to you, is your favorite part of being a fashion designer?
Well, I've always loved fashion, and I think it's in my blood actually. When I was a little girl, I used to see my grandmother make her own clothes in the sewing machine. And I think that my favorite part about being a fashion designer is taking my grandma's gift to the next level and making her proud.
Oh, that sounds so sweet, so lovely. And when did you first realize you wanted to pursue a career as a designer?
So I have a friend that happens to be a model. And when we were younger, she invited me to this fashion show. And just as it started, I saw piece after piece and I thought to myself, wow, I this is my thing and I want to do that the rest of my life.
Wow, that's incredible. And how would you define your own idea of fashion?
I consider myself as a person who's not so great communicating with words. So for me, fashion is a completely different and new way to express ourselves and show to the world who we are. It it isn't just a combination of clothes; it's more than that.
Wow, that's so unique. And also, the designs you created are no doubt amazing, but who and which things were your inspiration mainly while creating such designs?
As you could see, this new collection is full of bright and floral patterns. And we are in the spring season, which is usually related to this kind of vibes. And there's nothing better than a pink dress with a floral pattern for a picnic at the park. So, yeah, that was basically my inspiration.
Wow, I totally agree with you. I love wearing those. And what is your favorite fashion trend and why?
It's gotta be the women's suits. We not only can rock skirts, but we also look stunning in suits. And I love them because it gives us women a feeling of power and control over men. And it's kind of a way of telling them, hey, I could do that too, you know?
Yeah, totally. Girl power.
Yeah.
And what skills do you consider that are the most necessary for a successful fashion designer?
Most of all, I would say adaptation, which is a very difficult skill to achieve. We fashion designers have to adapt to people's likings in order to be successful in our field. Yeah.
Yeah, totally. And do you prefer traditional illustrating styles or newer digital mediums?
I didn't used to like digital, but as I said, we must adapt to it. And now I must confess, I sort of enjoy it. I'm a person who loves learning new things, and it's a new era, so we have to adapt.
That's great. That's great about you. And the last question I have for you, um, how do you think your design styles have changed over your career?
At the beginning, I used to make every design thinking of what other people or, well, the people were going to like. And now I would say there's always a part of me in every piece that I create, which I really love.
Wow, that is so admirable. And thank you, Jael, for taking the time to do this interview. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you for having me. I had a really good time, and we'll see you.
Bye. Thank you.